Hi, welcome back to Aura7 Yoga. My name is Francesca. So this is going to be weight loss number 2. So if you have not done number 1 yet, go back, find a number 1. That's going to be a really nice, strong core workout. You're going to need that engaged core for the rest of the practice. So make sure you do that first, and then after that, come back. If you've already done that, then you are all set. You're going to need 1 or 2 blocks for this practice. 1 can do the trick, but if you want to get 2, that's great. And when you're ready, grab your blocks and let's meet on our mats. Oh, hi! In case if you missed it, we have our Cropos tutorial live. You can find it in the description, or you can go into Aura7Activewear.com and find it over there. All right, so today practice with 2 blocks, and we're gonna start right into child's pose. Bringing the knees nice and wide, reaching the arms forward, let the forehead come down to the earth. Just taking a couple conscious breaths. Letting go of your thoughts, your day. Just tune in with the body, tune in with the breath. These moments are about you, so truly dedicate this for yourself. Whatever you need to do, silent everything around you, silent your cell phone, and just really focus on you. Take another deep inhale. And then open mouth exhale. Giving yourself the permission to let everything go. And gently blink your eyes open and then rise up all the way into all 4, stable top position. Keep the belly engaged. Gaze down at one spot. Find that drishti, that focus. Then tuck your toes under and lift your knees just a half of an inch away from the mat. Oh gosh, we're already starting. So start to feel the burn in your core, or just maybe already not even a burn yet, but just a slight engagement in your core. Round through the upper spine, and then start to feel how your legs are starting to participate in this pose. Your thigh muscles start to be engaged. Maybe start to shake a little bit. And if you feel that urge of like, oh, I need to move, I need to look around, see if you can calm your mind with simply shifting the focus back to the breath and just gazing down at one particular spot onto the mat. My mat is really helpful. There has a dot on it, so I can just focus on that dot. Keep holding here. You definitely start to feel that burn. That's all good. Deep inhale. Hold it here, exhale. Good. And then slowly start to stretch back into downward facing dog. Maybe walk your feet a little bit out so you find a nice distance in between the palms and the feet in your downward facing dog. Bend your knees as much as you need it. Try to focus more on the length of the spine. So from the base of the fingers, from the knuckles, feel that energy rising all the way through the spine, up to the sit bones, up to the tailbone. Keeping the knees bent, or if you like, you can keep the knees straight. Good. Bring the feet closer together. Inhale your right leg halfway up. Pull the belly in. Keep that right leg strong and straight. Point the right toe straight down to the mat. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, hinge forward. Come into a high plank pose. Pull the right knee all the way up to the right tricep. Round through the upper spine. Use the back leg. The left leg is pushing you all the way forward. You're on the tippy toes of the left foot. And it's pushing you forward so you can really tap the right knee out to the outside of the right leg. Now as you exhale, bring the right knee over to the left. Just slow. I know you want to move, just slow it down. Inhale, come back to the right. Exhale, go over to the left. Nice and slow. Inhale, go to the right. Exhale, go to the left. 1 more full round. Slow it down. Inhale, go to the right. Exhale, go to the left. Then inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky. This time lift the right leg a little higher, stretch it out. Give yourself a little break here, that feels good. And as you exhale, you're coming back into the high plank pose. Pull the knee high to your chest, but keep the spine long. As you inhale, tap the knee down. As you exhale, pull it back to the chest. As you inhale, tap it down. Exhale, pull it back to the chest. Your back leg is strong and straight. Inhale, tap. Exhale, pull it back up. Inhale, tap, last one. Exhale, pull it back up. Inhale your right leg all the way high to the ceiling. And exhale, pull the knee to your nose. Use all that core muscle to step the right leg all the way forward. Come on onto your fingertips. Hug the right hip back. Keep the back heel lifted. Reach the chest all the way forward. Lengthen through your chest. And then lift the belly an inch away from the thigh and reach the arms back behind you. Keep the engagement with the back leg. Spin the left inner thigh to the ceiling, squeeze the shoulder blades and reach with the chest forward. Bend your right knee a little bit more, but lean your chest even more forward. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, release the left palm down to the mat, reach the right arm to the sky. Try not to move from your hips, move from your waistline. Push the earth away with the left palm, reach the right arm to the sky. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release the right fingertips down to the mat. Good. Now from here, you're going to release the back knee down to the mat. Keep the back toes tucked under and lift up your chest. Reach the arms in front of you, interlock the hands. Turn the palms inside out. Soften the inner shoulders away from the ears and lift up the arms. Now watch your ribs, they want to go forward. Pull them back to the center, pull the belly in. All right, the tough part's coming now. Your back toes are already tucked under. Now slowly see if you can lift them just an inch away from the mat. Pull the right hip back to the center line and hover that left knee just an inch away from the mat. Reach the palms to the ceiling, especially the index finger part of your palm. Soften the shoulder away from the ear. Pull the right hip back. Bring that left knee as close as you can to the ground and just hold 3 more breaths. Good job. Now slowly start to straighten out both legs. Bring the arms up. Keep the arms lifted, but separate the palms. Turn the palms towards each other. Now slowly tap the left knee down to the mat as close as you can. And then as you exhale, just straighten out through the left leg. Keep the right knee bent. Slowly lower the left knee down to the mat. Straighten through the back leg. Keep the right knee bent. Couple more times. Lower that left knee down. And lift it back up. Use that back glute muscle, the left glute muscle. Good, 2 more. Try to keep the right knee bent, if that's possible, and pull that front rib back towards the spine. Good, last one. Nice, now bring the arms by your side. Now this is the part when you can use your blocks. Keeping the blocks in front of you, lean forward. Place your hands onto those blocks in front of you and lift the back leg up. For your warrior 3, the blocks can be flat like this or you can lift them up. If you don't need a block, you don't use them. Now pull the belly in, maybe bring a micro bend into your standing leg and fly the arms back behind you for your warrior 3. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale. Keep the back leg strong, like you squeeze in the inner thighs towards each other. Turn the left pinky toe down to the mat. Good. Now your fingertips can come back to the mat or maybe to the block. Bend both knees and bring the left knee behind the right calf. Just hold it here or maybe bring the hands to your heart center and hold. Find one focus point, find one point in front of you that does not move. So good. And release the hands down. Come on into a standing split. Reach the right leg high to the sky. Just for a breath and then step your left foot next to the right. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend the knees. Bring the arms up to the ceiling. Sit down a little bit deeper. Now shift the body weight back to your heels and make your toes as light as possible. You probably feel that right glute burning right now. It's a good thing. Enjoy. Pull the belly in. You're here for that change, right? If you're always in our comfort zone, there's no change happening in our comfort zone. So just sit down nice and deep. Good. Now shift the body weight to the left leg and lift the right knee up. Point the right toe. Keep both knees bent. And then slowly bend the left knee a little bit more. Then reach it up. Extend the right leg forward. Come back, bend both knees. Sink down deeper. And come on back up. Extend the right leg forward. One last one. Slowly bend the left knee. And slowly come on back up. Extend the right leg forward. Now hold it here. Pull that belly in. Reach the right leg a little higher. Deep inhale. Exhale, release it down. Hands at your heart center. Inhale, lift the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Let the crown of the head fall down. Inhale, halfway lift Ardha. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back into a high plank position, top of a push-up. All right. Stretch back, downward facing dog. Bring your feet a little closer together. Now lift up the left leg. Point the left toes down to the mat. Keep the left leg strong and straight. Push the earth away. And as you exhale, bring the left knee to the left tricep. Lean more forward. Don't forget about that back leg. Lift the right kneecap away from the mat. Good, deep inhale. Bring the left knee over to the right tricep. Good, move slowly, remember? Inhale, back to the left. And exhale as you twist. Rinsing out the body, rinsing out the internal organs, getting rid of all the toxins in the body. Nice job. Keep going with the breath. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Whew. 1 more. Inhale. Stay with the breath. Exhale. Good job. Inhale. Your left leg high. Stretch it up to the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch. Then bring the knee to your nose, round through the upper spine, but keep reaching with the chest forward. Pull the knee a little higher. Exhale, tap it down. Pull it back to your chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull it back to the chest. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, pull it back to your chest. Inhale, tap it down. Last one. Exhale, pull it back to your chest. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through low lunge. Did you use those core muscles as you step forward? Good. And come up onto your fingertips. Reach chest forward. Pull the left hip back. Now lift the belly just an inch away from the thighs. Fly the arms back behind you. Your back heel is still lifted. Pulling that left hip back to the center line. Keeping the back right leg nice and strong. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hold it here. Finding a one spot in front of you, you're focusing on your drishti, your focus. Practicing self-discipline here. Practicing focus. Then release the right palm down to the mat. Lift the left fingertips to the ceiling. Turn in your chest. Lift up the frontal right hip bone away from the mat. Pull the left hip back to the center. Good. Release the left palm down to the mat. Release the right knee down to the mat, but keep the right toes tucked under. Rise up. Interlock the hands. Now this time, place the opposite index finger on top, the awkward one. So your left index finger is going to go on top most likely. Turn the palms inside out. Pull the shoulders back to the center line. Then lift up the arms without pushing the front ribs forward. Keeping the engagement in the core. Now showtime. Lift the right knee just an inch away from the mat. Oh, it's shaking. Oh, yes. Tuck the tailbone under. Good job. Pull the belly in. Reach the index finger part of your palm up to the ceiling. Release the inner shoulders away from the ears. 5 more breaths. See if you can soften your jaw, your shoulders. Parts of your body, they don't need to be tense right now. But can pull the belly in towards the spine and still let the breath to be fluid. 1 more deep inhale. Then slowly straighten the legs. Whew. Reach the arms up. Now bend your front leg and tap the right knee down to the mat. And then keeping the left knee bent, just straighten the right leg. Release the right knee down to the mat. Exhale, straighten the right knee. Good. Just like that. Release the right knee close to the mat. Exhale, straighten it out. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Rebend the left leg. Reach your arms forward. Come back into the same position as we were before. And now use those blocks. Place the hands down to the blocks or maybe onto your mat. And find that warrior 3 position. You can keep the fingertips down onto the block. You can bend your standing leg. You can reach the arms back behind you for your warrior 3. So good. And release the hands down to the mat. Now coming into that Shiva squat. So bend both knees. Bring the right knee behind the left leg. You can keep the fingertips down to the mat, or you can try to lift the hands up and away from the mat and hold it there. Good job. Hands down to the mat. Good. Stretch that right leg up to the ceiling. And then step it all the way forward. Come on back. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend those knees again. Sit down nice and deep into your chair. Keep your toes light. Shift the body weight back to the heels. Good. Now this time, you're going to shift the body weight to that right leg and lift the left knee up and away from the mat. Keep both knees bent. Sit down deeper. And slowly push into your right heel. Extend both legs. Keep the arms up. Then bend both knees. Sit down into your chair, one-legged chair. Press it all the way up. Extend the leg. And then sit back down. Move slowly. Focus on the breath. One more. Sit down a little deeper this time. Keep the belly engaged. Now kick that left foot in front of you. Pull the belly in. Plug the left thigh back into its socket. And lift up. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Lift the left leg to the ceiling, standing split just for a breath. And come on back. High plank position, top of a push-up. All right. Keep the feet together. Roll to the outer arch of the left foot. Lift the right arm to the sky. Open up. You can always drop the bottom knee down if you like. Or you can start to lift the top leg and reach the top arm. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Right palm comes down to the mat. Roll to the outer arch of the right foot. Lift the left arm to the ceiling. Release the bottom knee. Or maybe lift the top leg off and away from the bottom leg. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. High plank position. Lower down to your chaturanga. Knees are down or not. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips come high to the sky. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now come back to your deep chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring your hands to your heart center. Sit down nice and deep into your chair. Whew. Pull the belly in. Shift the body weight back to the heels. Now we're going to get into a little twist. Twisting to the right. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Press the palms together. Keep that lower back, that sacrum, nice and flat, level down. Press those palms together. And use the strength of the arms to twist your upper body. Rinsing out again the middle section of the body. So with each inhale, think about lengthening. And each exhale, think about twisting. Gaze down at the right big toe. Shift the body weight to the right foot, but keep the palms together in that prayer position. And see if you can lift the left leg up and away from the mat. Maybe after all that leg work, it's going to be really hard. And then slowly extend the left leg back behind you and gently land, coming to a twisted low lunge. Press those palms together, open up, and breathe. 3 more breaths. Feel the big toe mound and the pinky toe mound of the left foot equally grounding down to the mat. And again, twist from your torso. Gaze down at the mat. Use a block. Place the left palm down onto that block. A little bit in front of the right foot, more to the inside. So it's going to end up right underneath the left palm. It's going to be right underneath the left shoulder. You're going to lift up the back leg. As we've done it before, that warrior 3 prep. But this time, you're going to reach the right arm to the ceiling. And you're going to twist the upper body. Half moon, twisted half moon pose. Start to feel that back heel as the extension of the whole spine. Pulling the belly in and twisting in the upper body. Deep inhale. Stay here for the last exhale. Slowly fold forward. Let the crown of the head to fall down to the mat. Enjoy this little forward fold, little break here. All right, break is over. Bring the big toes to touch, heels to touch. Come back. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Almost there. You're doing amazing. Just focus onto the breath. Sit down deep. Lift up the toes away from the mat. Shift the heels back. Now bring the hands to your heart center. Drop the thighs even deeper. Reach with the chest forward. And then twist to the other side. Level out through the hips. You can place the palm onto your hips and then feel where you're twisting. What are you doing into that lower back? Try to level it out. And again, start the twist from your belly. So you're twisting right at your torso. Pressing the palms together, especially the index finger, knuckle, to use that energy to twist your upper body even more. Now gaze down at the left toe, left big toe. Shift the body weight to the left foot, but keep the twist in the upper body. See if you can slowly lift up the right foot. Left side is my weak side, so see if I can lift it up. Good. And then slowly extend it all the way back, arriving into that twisted lunge. Feel that back foot. Big toe mound, pinky toe mound. Pressing firmly to the mat. And then start the twist from the lower belly, moving all the way up. Good. Gaze down. Grab your block again. Place it like a foot in front of the left foot, but more to the inside. So again, it's going to end up, the right palm should end up right underneath the right shoulder. You're not putting too much weight into that. You're lifting up from the right wrist and right shoulder and lifting that back heel all the way hip height. Lengthen the chest forward. Find the maximum length from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. And when you're ready, extend the left arm to the ceiling and twist. Use the reach of the left arm to find more opening through the chest. You can always bend your standing leg if you need that, but try to keep your lifted right leg as active as possible. Deep inhale, stay and twist. And slowly release. Come back into that forward fold, grab on opposite elbows. Let the whole back body to open up, sway from one side to the other. Just find some ease. Inhale to a halfway lift, reach the chest forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into a high plank position. Bring your feet together. Last push. Come on down onto the elbows. Turn the left fingers slightly in. Roll to the outer arch of the left foot and reach the right arm to the ceiling. Slight plank onto the forearms. Pull the belly in, lift the hips higher. And then gently, with focus, with ease, if it's possible, come back onto both forearms. Turn the right finger slightly in. Then roll over to the outer arch of the right foot. Lift the left arm to the ceiling. Try to see again which part of the body you can still find some ease. Always focusing on that effort and ease. Even in the toughest poses. Come on back to center. Both forearms down onto the mat. Walk your feet in. Dolphin. Lift the hips high. Down dog on the forearms. Try not to touch the crown of the head down to the mat. Spin the triceps back. You can hold it here or lift the right leg up. Pull the lower belly in. Utilize the lower belly muscles to lift the right leg. And then release it down. Lift the left leg up and away from the mat. And release it down. Good. Now see, if you gaze forward, maybe just to play with it, can you lift up both forearms away from the mat in the same time? If you can, just walk it up, downward facing dog. The next inhale, hinge forward into a high plank position, finding space. And as you exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, come into a back bend. Just hold it here for a couple breaths. Stretch out your core muscles. We work so hard with those core muscles. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift up the knees and the thighs, or keep the knees and the thighs away from the mat. Whatever feels better in your body. Good. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Coming down onto your knees. Stretch your legs all the way in front of you. Bring the sole of the left foot into the right inner thigh. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Dandana Maya Janyusheshasana, forehead to knee posture. So you can literally bring the forehead down to the knees, and that's like, what? It's not going to happen. Then just bend the knees a lot. Bring the forehead down like that. With that, you can actually start to tuck the chin towards the chest and create that Jalandhara Bandha, that throat lock. So beneficial for your digestion system, to regulate the hormones in your body, thyroid, parathyroid. And then come on back up. Switch the legs out to the other side. Sole of the right foot comes into the left inner thigh. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Soften the forehead down to the knee. Bend your knee as much as you need it. Try to create that connection. And then with that, try to tuck the chin towards the chest a little bit more to really work on that throat lock. Good job. Inhale, come on back up. Stretch both legs in front of you. Coming into seated staff pose. Dandasana. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Pull the belly in. And exhale, fold forward. Just a simple, easy Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Try not to force anything. Just let the gravitation work here. And slowly rise back up. Bend your knees. And gently roll back down onto your mat. All the way down to your back. Separate your feet away from each other. Either place the hands onto your hips, lower belly, maybe in your heart and your tummy. Or bring the arms by your side. You worked so hard today. So give yourself this couple moments to simply let go. Let go of the tension, let go of all the intense feelings you just had recently. And just tune in with the breath. Tune in with the vibration of your own body. The vibration of the earth underneath you. Feeling this supportive energy coming from the ground, from the earth. And that gentle gravitation pressing you down to the mat. Take a slow breath through the nose. Hold it at the top. See if you can sip a little more in. Feel it full all the way to the very, very top. Then open your mouth and gently sigh it out. Turn the head from one side to the other. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. And pulling the knees to your chest. You can rock and roll back and forth, coming into seated position. Or you can roll to your right side. And from there, gently pressing up into a comfortable seat, Sukhasana, easy seat. Crossing the shin bones. Hands on your shins or knees or at your heart center. Sitting up nice and tall. Just take a moment to notice the energy in the body. And the quality of the breath, maybe even the quality of the thoughts right here. Clear mind, clear body, strong mind. And then gently with the next inhale, bring the thumbs in between the eyebrows. Lift up the gaze, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bow forward, sealing into our practice. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for practicing with me today. This was a really, really tough one, so hope you enjoyed it. And you can constantly come back, do weight loss 1 and then 2, or switch it out, whatever order you like it, or just do 1 at a time. They both really good to focus on the core, the shoulder strength, all the good stuff we need in yoga. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you like to work on. Definitely press the like button if you enjoyed this class. Subscribe to the channel. Share the love with sharing this channel with your friends. And see you next time. Have a great day.